getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, I'm hoping to see Evan Gattis turn it around a bit. He struck out 3 times last game. The silver sombrero, not a good day at the plate. He has to be eager to get out there today and forget about that by putting together some good at-bats.
David Price gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he had his good stuff going in his last start, recording 10 strikeouts. He'll look to duplicate that here.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Asdrubal Cabrera is a show-stopping, acrobatic shortstop that dazzles fans with incredible plays on a regular basis. Look out for him to make some great plays on defense in this one.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Jason Hayward.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1 as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
First pitch, 7:06.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Hit to short. Cabrera's up with it. And a rather easy first out.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little 4-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy. And that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Price into his motion. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton to get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Alex Wood will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Angel Pagan will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Pagan runs. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
But the longer this at-bat went, the more you figured he was going to get his pitch sooner or later. Well, he got it, and he hit it right on the button. And when you work a count like that and you get the pitch that you want, it's almost unfair that you don't get a hit.
Evan Longoria will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. Freddie Freeman will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Price sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts this thing right on his belt buckle, and he lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Evan Gattis will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. High and deep to left center field. Dickerson going back, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Chris Johnson will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Alexis Villanueva.
Alexis Villanueva will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Victor Martinez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Victor Martinez.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. Johnson's got it, and he's set down 1 away.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Striding into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Upton has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Corey Dickerson gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Upton going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Jonas Linden is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Hitter, Jonas Linden.
Price gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Melvin Upton hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Jason Hayward will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, a good job there to drive in their second run of the ball game. And that doubles what they were able to put together last time out. So you figure a good night's rest did these guys some good.
Andrelton Simmons steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Yeah, that's a good read right there at first base. Now, this plays right in front of him, so even though this ball's hit hard, he's got enough time to make it back safely.
Here's Justin Upton now. As this is on the ground softly down to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2, the Rays nothing. Trey Barnett digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Trey Barnett.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Upton on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder, number 16, Angel Haga.
Angel Pagan will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there, and he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Ben Zobrist stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Price is ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got to tip your cap to him. I mean, all he really did is just drop the bat head right through the hitting zone and crush that pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, he's given up the 2 runs in this ball game, but he has punched out 5 already as we take a look back through all 5 of those strikeouts. No question, he's definitely starting to settle down and getting into the flow of this game.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Alexis Villanueva in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Braves 2, the Rays nothing. And here is Evan Longoria. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home fourth.
Evan Longoria.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's Will Myers. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Settling in now, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
That move just flat out froze him there. Now they can call a balk on this if that front leg is farther than a 45-degree angle to home plate, but judging by the replay, that looked to be a good move.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Called strike 0-2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. Jonas Linden heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The designated hitter, Jonas Linden.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a free pitch. See you later right here. Have a seat.
Stepping in now, Melvin Upton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Jason Hayward will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. 2 down.
The batter.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Trey Barnett gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Wood has his target. First pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Andrelton Simmons will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Andrelton Simmons.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
To 2-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Turned on down the line. Martinez comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Deontay Navarro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. And reined in, 1 away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Into the box now, Angel Pagan. He singled his last time up. Wood gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Smoke toward third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And you take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Ben Zobrist will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air to straightaway right. And he drops it.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, this crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
2 out with the man at first. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Three and 0 now.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
He's set, and a 3-0 offering. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Upton Jr. Gone! A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Will Myers.
Number 9, Will Myers.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
You're short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Evan Gattis will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Chris Johnson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Price pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it goes to third. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Alexis Villanueva will stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike 1.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jonas Linden.
Jonas Linden digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
In there, strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with him, and we are tied 2-2. And here is Victor Martinez now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Victor.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Asdrubal Cabrera will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Nope, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
In now, Trey Barnett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays strand just the 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Conrad Casto is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Conrad Casto.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To first. Martinez scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Jason Hayward will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Longoria's got it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Andrelton Simmons will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Justin Upton will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Conrad Casto will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4. Conrad
Claude Bass is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Claude Bass.
Stephen Hurd is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Hurd.
Deoner Navarro will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Deoner Navarro.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton waits on it, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 16, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Your second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here. Nope.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
You know, hitting is not exactly rocket science. You don't swing at the bad ones out of the zone, and you do swing at the good ones in it. Seems so easy on the face of it, but this is what you have to do to be a good hitter.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. Casto looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
Andrew McCready will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Right fielder number 9, Will.
Here's Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Now batting, first baseman
Victor Martinez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. And Tampa's taken a 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Wade Davis will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Wade Davis.
Freddie Freeman will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Freddie Freeman.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Zobrist has it on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Evan Gattis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now he'll step off and rethink this. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Chris Johnson will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Two out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And it's getting loud now here in the Dome. A sold-out crowd, 36,973 fans on their feet. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And laughing stocks no more. The Rays are champions of the baseball world.
Well, one thing's for sure, this city is going to be rocking tonight. This place is going crazy right now, and for good reason. Their guys are the new champions of the world.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.